Hello, YouTube. What is up, YouTube? It is me, JD. Sorry, I haven't been here in a while, but it's fine. We're good. We're living life. We're doing the best that we can, as always. You guys know how it is. So I'm happy that you're here watching. I'm happy whatever the case may be. As you know, for all of my interviews, I always have a goal set up for the interview. I always have my questions ready. And today we are interviewing ToastyOG, who is a streamer that I've come across recently that is quite interesting. Quite interesting. And I hope that you guys see that throughout this interview as we dig deep and find out more about Toasty as a streamer, as a person, all of these things. So I'm here to find out the truth. To be honest with you, as always, there's no fucking bullshit. So, Toasty, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is ToastyOG. I've been doing content for about 3 years now. I don't know what else would you like to know?
That's a first. I love it. Love it. No, you're cool.
I'm eh,
Are you okay? How's
yeah.
everything?
I'm doing just fine today. Woke up pretty early, did my thing, worked on stream for a while. I'm about to finish Stranger Things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for it.
That's dope. I watched like the first episode and I was so fucking confused, so I just stopped.
Of what? Of season 4?
Of season one.
Oh yeah, it's mad confusing at the beginning, but then after a couple episodes, you start to understand it. It's super good.
Interesting, interesting. So I gotta give it more of
Yeah,
a shot, is what I'm hearing. But yeah.
yeah,
Oh my goodness. So let's get started. Let's get right into it. Are you ready?
yeah. I believe so.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. So, the first question I always do, as of lately, I've interviewed a lot of different people, but as for Twitch streamers, the first question is always the same. How did you get into Twitch? How long have you been doing it?
All right, so I guess I didn't really talk about too much about my backstory, but in high school and like middle school and pretty much throughout my whole life, all I've really ever done is sports. I never was into gaming, never really on the internet. I never watched cartoons. I've never seen SpongeBob.
What
Like
the?
I kind of yeah, so basically yeah, I was not really involved at all in like the internet community or anything like that. But I had a friend in high school. His name was Savante, and we played football together. And we actually worked together too at Canes. And my junior year of high school, I tore my ACL, which is like the main ligament in your knee,
Yeah.
and that takes you off for around like 12 months. So I knew that for the next 12 months, like I couldn't do sports. That was pretty much like what I spent all my extra time doing. And at the time, I think like a couple months prior, I had started playing like Fortnite. Like it's pretty much just come out. It was like season 2 or something. And I had played it a few times because like we had an Xbox, but I wasn't really into gaming. And
Yeah.
then Tay was like, "Yo, you should try streaming on Twitch." Like I do it as like a little side hustle thing. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I think that was like November of 2019. And then I think I made my Twitch account in like January of 2020. And then I've pretty much been streaming. I mean, at least 4 times a week since then. I guess I don't know.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I love that. I love that. I mean, that's a pretty, in my opinion, a bit more typical. Like, you just hear a lot of stories similar to that.
Yeah.
So, going into like my next ideas here, what does Twitch do for you? What's a positive memory? I mean,
Ooh.
like, what's the point for you?
I mean, I would say when you said memory, that brought back a million things. I mean, I have made so many memories in the last like 2.5 years. Just all the different people you meet. Like, there's like so many different instances I can think of. Like, just different people I've met and different like just moments I've had on stream that were like so funny or like just like heartwarming moments or just like a bunch of different things. But I think the main reason why I stuck with Twitch is I just love like building a community and I love having a place like I love creating a space where people are able to kind of like make friends and feel welcome because obviously like there's a lot of nasty people in the world. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. A lot of times people need a place to escape to. And I think that what really maybe stuck with it, and like the biggest positive, I guess, is it's just been like a lot of fun being able to like create a space where people can hang out and like enjoy their time and make some friends and stuff. I guess that's what's really kept me around.
Oh, I love that. I love that. It is. I do agree with you. It is a good place to like escape to when you have a lot going on. And
It's such a
yeah,
unique social media platform. It really is.
for sure, for sure. I mean, I don't usually. I started going live on Instagram first, and then I went into Twitch. But um, because oh, the whole. I mean, that we'll get into that. We'll get into that idea. But what about some pet peeves? I mean,
Pet peeves about Twitch?
yeah, yeah.
Like about Twitch itself, the algorithm, like it's pretty much impossible to grow. Um, you have to be what seems to be you have to be 24/7 posting on other socials, networking, doing all these things
Yeah,
just to be able to build like an audience. And I understand like with any social media, it's gonna be like you have to work hard to like build an audience. But
yeah,
also, if you look at a social like TikTok, within 2 weeks you can have 10,000 followers and get thousands of views per video. And I know that's way different because it's short form content of like 6 second videos versus long form content of like hours and hours. But it would be cool if Twitch had uh Twitch has like Twitch clips. It'd be cool if they made clips like a more browsable thing, and you
yeah,
could go to like the clip section and browse clips and have like maybe you could like edit the clips more within Twitch or not even within Twitch necessarily, but just like upload whatever you wanted to like a clip section, whatever wanted to call it. Kind of like how YouTube now has like YouTube Shorts, where you can post that short form content to
yeah,
get people more to your page to find your YouTube videos. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Whereas like Twitch, there's literally zero browsability. And
no,
then the other thing is probably just like annoying little kids begging to play, begging for this, asking for that, or just like being stupid. Like
yeah,
people saying like slurs in chat or like whatever, just like I just can't like certain little kids, I guess.
yeah. No, I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
They get yeah. I guess you can call them trolls. Some of them for sure,
Yeah. Some of them are
but
trolls. Some of them are just genuinely 8-year-olds, which is kind of avoidable. I mean, kind of not really avoidable because it's like Twitch has a limit of you have to be 13. But
yeah,
it's like it's the internet. There's going to be like people that are a little bit like slower, I guess. I don't know.
yeah,
Just don't quite catch on. But I mean, it's all part of it.
yeah,
It's not much. It's not much Twitch can do. It's just like part of the internet culture.
yeah. More of a like something you just can't really escape. It just happens.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
sure, for sure.
But I think it'd be cool though if Twitch did like like added something that made it a little more browsable
Got you,
for
got
like
you,
discoverability for streamers.
got you. So what kind of streamer do you want to come off as? Like, what do you want your audience to see?
Like from me,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's a good question. I
Yeah.
don't know if I've ever thought about that. I mean, I guess just someone that's always wanting to have a good time and always having a good time on stream and always just like being positive and happy and welcoming no matter like what the situation. Like obviously there's times where I get down, you know what I mean? I think that's another thing about streaming that not a lot of people talk about, but there's a big mental health aspect to it.
Yeah.
Honestly, with any content creator, but I think especially streaming, just 'cause it's a bit more stressful. There's a bit more demand of your time and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think just someone that's positive and welcoming and always trying to have a good time and funny, all those things. Well, I'm not really funny, but
You can be. You can be
I
sometimes.
can be funny sometimes. I have my moments, but
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love that. I love that. Okay. Okay. So I get that for sure. What about how do I'm always very articulate with my words. I never want to be misconstrued or, like people taking my words differently.
yeah.
I'm very like set.
hmm
Oh my god.
That's good.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. You seem a little nervous. For whatever reason, I thought you'd be like
I seem
more laid
nervous.
back. I
More
don't
laid
know.
back. I've never done something like this. I don't know. Maybe I am nervous. I don't know. I've never done. I feel like I'm like. I guess I am getting interviewed. So I feel like I'm getting interviewed, but I guess I am. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, not it. You're getting interviewed. Like, I want to know more about you, not interrogated. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
do you have to
no.
hide?
That's Oh my god, no, I'm genuinely like more of this aspect. This leads into my next question. Like when I watch your streams, it how it comes off, at least to me, in my opinion, everybody's going to be different. Every human is different. People are going
Mhm.
to see you differently. um, I think you're trying a little hard, in my opinion. So what's your point on Twitch? Like, do you want Twitch? Hey, oh my God, no fucking way. Medium rare bread. Shit yourself
That's
sideways.
that's kind of appropriate. Medium rare bread. Wait a minute.
Yeah, yeah, and Toasty, dude. Medium rare bread is the other toast guy that I know.
That's absolutely wild.
Yeah, yeah, I know a lot of toast people though. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. That was very kind of you. I miss you. I need to pop into one of your streams. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy as of lately, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm interviewing Toasty, another bread creator here. But I appreciate the raid. Thank you for being here. Please enjoy if you would like to. If you guys want to lurk, cool. If you want to be involved, cool. This is more for YouTube, so appreciate the love. But what I was going to say was, is Twitch, like, are you trying to make Twitch a job? Are you just doing it for fun? I mean, like, what's the deal?
I would say the goal, yeah, is for it to be not necessarily have Twitch be my career, but have social media and content creation be my career. So, you know, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever that may look like. And I think the end goal is to have that be, the career. It's obviously like it's a high risk thing. There's not that much of a likelihood of it happening, but it's like why not try? Why not go for it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoy it. So
No, I love that. If you're able to go ahead and try and make Twitch like your life and stuff, and you want to go ahead and try that, go for it if you're able to. You know what I
hell
mean?
yeah.
There's a lot of
One
people
and
that,
it is my job. I mentioned earlier that I worked at Canes for a while.
yeah.
I quit my job a year and a half ago because I was making more streaming than I was at Canes, and this still is my job.
Really?
Yeah, people are. I'd say I'm just lucky. Like I'm a little bit lucky and like blessed because of how like generous like some of my viewers have been, and it's
Aw.
allowed me to be able to like do it as a job, which is really cool. It's very humbling
Yeah. No,
because I
that's
feel like
awesome.
most streamers my size don't really have that opportunity.
Yeah. No, a
But
hundred
also
percent.
it helps that I'm 19. Like I live at home. I don't have any like bills to pay,
Yeah.
but you know
Well,
I'm
that,
able to
yeah.
do well enough off it that it's like I could definitely move out and live on my own and be just fine.
Yeah.
Which is streaming, which is cool.
That's great. That's like a big thing that a lot of people don't even get the chance to accomplish. So I'm gonna give you a light clap over here.
Thank you.
That's
That means a
actually
lot.
very impressive. Like
Thanks.
knowing that information, you are definitely by far the first streamer that I've ever met that's actually that big. You know what I mean? Like people try to, level up, so to speak, in the Twitch world, and I think you're the highest one that I've seen and have met personally. So
Cool.
that's,
Thank you.
yeah, no, that's a big deal. I know a lot of people that would love to be in a position that you're in, but it's even better to know that you are humble about it. You are grateful about it, and that's only going to take you further. That's
Thank you.
really great. And I absolutely, what's it called? I absolutely respect you for that, 100%.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Look at this positive energy.
The positive vibes.
Dude, yeah.
We
So
chilling.
if you guys don't know, people that are just coming in here, Toasty here is also a streamer. I don't know if you would consider yourself a game streamer or just chatting streamer,
I would
but
say variety.
okay, got you. He does a lot of stuff. I've seen some cooking streams. I've seen him do Fortnite. I've seen him do Ox battles with just songs, not songs, because I know a lot of you people out there make music yourself. He doesn't do that. He does Ox battles with just music that's already been made and is usually well known, and or it depends on the Ox battle that you jump into. But he's a very cool guy so far. We're learning more about him. Definitely rewatch if you want to know more. To pink hair. What is up with all the raids? I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Pink hair producer, it's good to see you, my homie. I absolutely adore you. Thank you for being here. Little country bitch. That's an inside joke. You guys are little. I can't. Thank you. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the love. Please stay tuned for this interview. The rest of it, we are just vibing out here. I like to take my interviews and be very chill about it. Um, I'm very like, I guess you can say all over the place sometimes,
Yeah,
but I
that's
like
cool
it to
though.
be.
It's more authentic, a little more genuine.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to be chill about it. I'm not like I said, I'm not interrogating you. I'm not like
Yeah.
fucking tell me everything you know. Oh my god. So, what about okay, since the goal is to make this a job. This is my next question, and this is like I take this question a lot more serious than most of mine, only because it tells me a lot about you. Since you're trying to make this a job, do you find yourself like wanting money, wanting subs, wanting bits a lot more than you realize, subconsciously maybe? Do you find yourself really wanting, you know, money to live off of it?
As of right now, no, not at all. What I find myself wanting more of, and what sometimes like I focus on too much, is like wanting to grow.
Yeah.
Like when in reality, the priority of a streamer should just be to be as entertaining as possible while they're live. A lot of times while I'm live, like or not while I'm live, but like a lot of times behind the scenes, like I'm worrying about like, okay, how can I do this to get more viewers, or how can I average more viewers? Like what way can I formulate this video so they could potentially bring people over from TikTok onto my Twitch, which isn't a bad thing, but I think just the goal of me wanting this to be a career has made me obsess over like the numbers side of it a little too
Gotcha.
much, and it's something I'm working on. But I don't ever sit there and like look at the numbers and be like, oh man, we need more subs and bits, like because genuinely, like I don't feel like I deserve like what I get. Like it's like genuinely humbling and crazy how much people support me,
Yeah.
but like I'm not worried about that. If I was paying my own bills, maybe I would get like if it got tight, maybe that would like stress me out. But I don't know. Like as of right now, it's mainly just since I want to do this as a career, I find myself stressing a little bit too much about the numbers, like viewership wise, follower wise, like especially with like TikTok. Like okay, how do I figure out how to make a TikTok do better and have this TikTok attract more people to come over to the Twitch and not just follow me on TikTok or like watch my TikToks, but also how do I get them involved like with my other socials, and how do I like grow across the platforms, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
No, it completely makes sense, and what I love the most is that that's honest. You do look at it, you do think about it, you do kind of plan for it a little bit. That's
Mm-hmm.
honest. I mean, a lot of people aren't honest with themselves about, looking at the numbers and wanting more views or, like
Mm-hmm.
I love small streams, to be honest with you. They have
Small
always
streams are so
been.
fun.
Yes, I love them. I love them. And a lot of people, without even realizing it, their energy in the stream changes completely because they feel it, in their head they're thinking like what like where is everybody? Like
Mm-hmm.
and it's like whoa,
It's
whoa.
a tough cycle to break.
Yeah,
It's
and
hard. It can
yeah.
get really ground into. It can get really like engraved into your brain.
Yeah.
Like when chat kind of gets quiet, like it can be hard to keep the same energy. Like I feel like a lot of times the streamers' energies, at least for like a smaller to like medium sized streamer, like I would consider myself like smaller, but on the bigger side of the small category of streamers probably.
Yeah.
But like when you're in my range to like lower and like in that maybe 10 to 100 viewer average, it can be tough. Like if chat gets quiet, it can be so tough to keep the energy up. It just makes it makes you like overthink stuff or be like, wait, did I do something wrong? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the way it is, which is why a lot of people say like, "Hey, yeah, turn the view count off." Which I have my view count off, and I strongly suggest if you're a streamer, you have your view count off if you find yourself like stressing about viewers. But
Yeah.
also, even if your view count's out off and like chat gets quiet, it's very easy to like have your energy slip a little bit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
No, I
And
completely
I honestly,
agree.
I'm sure you've experienced that too, even.
Yeah, mine's turned off as well. And I've had
Yeah.
streamers, or I've had people that want to be streamers. They ask me for advice, and I'll tell them straight up. The first thing I say is turn your viewer count off. If you're doing
Hmm.
this as a genuine person and you're doing this because you want to give it a shot and be real and make a space that's enjoyable for people to come to, you don't need to look at it. So turn it
No.
off.
Uh-uh.
And if you can't do that, you're going to stress out. You're going to quit. You're not going to stream very long.
Hmm.
And I wish you the best of luck, whatever you want to do. But that's just not going to work, no matter how much
Exactly.
you want it to. And
Hmm.
that can be hard for people to hear. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's real. It's real shit. And you're right. I agree completely. And you have like a sense of like you're 19, and I get that. And it's like you're very, very, very what's it called, blessed.
Yeah.
And I guess in some places I envy that, because like when I was 19 I lost my dad, and my life changed forever. and
Hmm. I'm
and
sorry.
thank you. And I it's not something you definitely move or get over. It's something you just have to live
Hmm.
with. And
Yeah.
in
That's
some
tough.
places I envy what you have. And I know a lot of people that watch you, and I do know this for a fact. They do that too, and a lot of people watch you to because you give them hope. You give them hope. You give me hope. You give me
Oh, thank you.
like a
That's
lot of
actually really nice.
energy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's super nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and it gives me a certain. I believe there's different types of positivity, and you give me a
Hmm.
type of positivity that, hey, everything's gonna be okay, And if when I lost my dad and I was 19 and I would just started like the next few years getting into Twitch, which I was getting into Twitch a few years later, but dude, I would have died for some love and warmth like that. Like, you provide that, and I want you to know that.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh my god.
Big dubs.
Yes. Oh my gosh, all the love. W's. So, I just died. Sorry, I'm looking at something else to be real
No,
here.
you're good. And also, just to let you know, I do have to run in like 10-ish minutes, if that's okay with you.
Oh geez, really?
I'm sorry.
Shit. No,
I should have made that. I should have made that more clear.
yeah, I usually make my interviews just an hour long.
Okay.
So that would have been good information to know.
I'm
But
sorry. I mean, we could do it. We could do like a part two or something. I'm sorry.
th-
I should have told you that. I thought of that like earlier today. I was like, wait, I should tell her, and then I forgot to tell you.
you're
I was
fine.
like, I have something at like 6:40.
Well,
My time.
luckily, I roll with the punches, so I can get where I need to be in 10 minutes. So,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
oh my gosh. So, what? Where the fuck? I can't even look at where I'm at here. Okay. Do you see yourself doing this when you're old? Like, I mean, is this like that long term?
Ooh, what is it? What is it? Define old.
Old, like, I mean, oh, okay, we won't say old. We'll say like your 40s.
40?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't. I hope to be doing content at 40. I don't know if that'll be live content, but maybe more YouTube. If I am streaming at 40, which I mean, as of right now, I would say I'd love to be streaming at 40. I would assume it'd be more like IRL type stuff. So say I'm,
Yeah.
married down the road to Aubrey, and whatever 40, we have kids. It's like we're like say we do like like just for example, say we do traveling content or something.
Yeah.
So say we're making YouTube videos like vlogs traveling, and then I'd probably do some like IRL like hour long streams. But do I see myself sitting down at 40 years old and playing like whatever game's big then? Probably not. No.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I would love to be doing content at 40, but I don't know if it'll necessarily be like live content.
Got you.
I
Got you.
think maybe at some level I would like to. I mean, unless something changes, I love the live aspect of content. It's my favorite thing. It's like you can actually connect with someone in real time. Whereas just like YouTube or like TikTok, it's like answering comments, and that's just not nearly as like it's not nearly as much of a connection.
Yeah. Well, do you have like a favorite viewer? Are all your viewers
Oh,
equal?
Do I have a favorite? I have people I enjoy more than others, probably.
Okay, okay, all right.
Like, did you know one of my mods, like Storm Chaser 96? He's always in my chat. Super super nice guy. He's funny. He's always like he trolls me a little bit. He's a great dude. So yeah, I mean, if I had to say favorite viewer, I mean probably him. Like,
I love it. I love it. No, that's
I don't
awesome.
know.
That's awesome. Oh my god. So do you feel like when you're on you're streaming, you're on Twitch,
Mhm.
do you feel that you're being genuine 100% of the time?
I would say on stream, I'm about 85% genuine and 15% like trying to be like an entertainer, if that makes sense. You
Okay.
know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
trying. Yeah.
like I think there's a good balance you have to have because I think being well, it depends on what your definition, like what in what sense of genuine. I don't know, but like if you're talking about like just straight up the things you say on stream, I would say I'm 85% genuine. Let's say there's some little kid like being annoying or something. I'm like, hey, bro, like just like say for example, we're playing like four or something, and there's some kid that keeps asking to play it over again. Like in my mind, I want to say, dude, shut up and get out of here.
Yeah.
But like I'm not gonna say that, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm like, yo, bro, like just let you know, like I'm not doing viewer games right now. Like I do those on Fridays or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like another thing too is I probably add a little bit of like enthusiasm to my voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I guess isn't necessarily getting rid of like it's not necessarily less genuine, but obviously in real life I'm not 100% of the time like, yo, what's going on, guys? Like how y'all doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Hey, what's up, you guys?
people don't talk like that in real life. So yeah, I have a little bit of like I add a little bit of enthusiasm to my voice, like a little variation to make it a little more entertaining. But I would say in general, I would say I'm pretty genuine.
Gotcha, gotcha. So what do the people, what do your future viewers, people watching even right now, what do they have to look forward to? What do you got plans? I mean, what's the big
Ooh,
idea here?
what do they have to look forward to? Okay, ooh, that's an interesting question, Steve. I mean, I would say in the future, I want to do a lot more with like different variety stuff. I love you've been a part of my couple talent shows. I want to plan a couple of really big talent shows. I think they have to look forward to. I'm working on a lot more YouTube content in the last 2 weeks. I've posted two different vlogs with Aubrey, so I think like some couples content in the future on YouTube and more so on Twitch.
Yeah.
Um, I have one thing I'm working on that I've told no one about that I hope will be
Ooh.
done by the end of July.
Ooh,
A little,
juicy.
little, little side project. I'm not gonna say anything yet because I literally have not said anything to anyone. But
Yeah, no, sometimes that's better. Sometimes there's a good surprise going on. But so I love that. Since we had to cut the interview short, it's perfectly fine. My goal for this interview with Toasty here, you guys, is he putting on a show for money? Sometimes people do that without even realizing it, whatever the case. He has stated he wants this to be a job. He has stated that, he does, look at views. And I mean, anybody's guilty of that. But the goal that I went for, what do I think? I think that he's putting on a show, but I don't think he's doing it for money. I think he's doing it because and by the way, I give my review right after the interview. I'm very like serious.
I was gonna say I got scared there for a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, you're good. I'm a
I
real ass
appreciate I
person.
appreciate the honesty though. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. And so do I think he's putting on a show for money? No. Do I think he's putting on a show? Yes. Not for money. I think it has a lot to do with him as a person. I mean, dude, he's 19. Anybody at 19, everybody, even I right now, I'm 22. I'm finding myself still. We are all finding ourselves. And I
Facts.
think that Toasty is finding himself within Twitch and is learning a lot from it, really enjoys it, has a lot of positive interactions as he has stated in this interview, and great memories that, keep him coming back. So think about it. If he's doing it for money, he's not going to be here very long because this is not a stable income. This is not like the
No.
same paycheck every single fucking month. Like, that's not how this works. So Yes, he's putting on a show. He's putting on a show for all of you guys watching. He's putting on a show for the future people. He's putting on a show for all the people, all the 19-year-old JDs that have been through so much and have lost their dad and, have a hard time finding hope in people and humans. Humans have let me down. And I watched Toasty stream and I see hope. I see hope for the future. I see hope for my daughter growing up. I see a lot of great things within him and his stream that he provides. So, yes, he's putting on a show, but he's putting on a show the best of his ability. He's human. He's doing his best, and it's positive. It's positive. It's a great show, and I highly, highly recommend you guys watch it because he is doing the most. He's doing his best, and I respect that. I will be back. I will be back in his stream whenever I have time, of course. Obviously, I have a daughter, but that is my review on a scale of 1 to 10. As you guys know how this goes, I'm going to give him a solid 9.9 out of 10. The only reason I don't have that extra point is only because, he's still finding his way around the stream, and that's everybody's fucking doing that, you guys. But that's the best part. There is a little spot that is open for what he is going to provide you for the future. He's only going to get better. He's only going to level up, and I want you guys to be there now. That way you guys can see him level up in the future. That is my review. This interview has been short, but that is perfectly fine. I have learned what I wanted to know. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope everybody watching has enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next interview. YouTube. This is for YouTube here. Yeah. So what do you think, Toasty? How was it?
That was cool. I like that. That was the first thing I've ever done like that. I haven't done anything like that ever. That was cool.
You probably won't ever again. I'm a number one. I'm an only type of person. I've never seen anybody do what I do on here. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but
Hey, that's what's cool about Twitch. So like, you're doing the right thing. There's too many people on Twitch doing the same thing. Like,
yeah,
just sitting in front of their screen playing a game. So it's cool to see someone
yeah.
doing something different.
I started doing it this way because I saw a streamer use his platform for, in my opinion, he's using those people. He's using those viewers to, like, for money and to, obviously to pay his bills. I get that, but there's a line where you need to draw and you're asking people for money when you don't need it. And I think that's rude. I find that disgusting, and these people have been ripped off. So I'm here to do these interviews, to be real with people and let people know, like, hey, this guy right here is a genuine ass person and he's putting on a show, but he's not using you for money. So you can feel safe and, excited and all of these positive outcomes when you're watching Toasty. You know what I mean?
I